Welcome back. Okay, this is our last 25-minute segment, so let's get to work. Vocabulary. Fácil. Easy vocabulary. I'm going to cover 18 words, only 18 words in 25 minutes. And many of them you know. Many of these words maybe you know, maybe you don't, or you don't know the correct pronunciation. First, very quickly, and then I'll go back and cover each one, expanding on the word. Number one, arcoíris, a rainbow. Parientes o familiares, relatives. Aliviado, relieved. Fila, la primera fila, la última fila, a row, row. Toma las cosas con filosofía, hombre. Take it easy, come on, take it easy. Titulares de prensa. Titulares de prensa. Headlines, como head, cabeza, líneas. Headlines, jactarse, presumir. To brag, to brag. Ponerse en contacto con, to contact, or to get in touch. To contact, tratar con, to deal with people, to deal with problems. Demostrar, to prove, demuéstramelo, prove it to me. Parecerse a, to look like, to look like. You look like me, I look like you, we look alike. Dimitir, to resign. I don't like my job, I'm going to resign. Starting today, here is my resignation. I am going to hand in or to submit my resignation. To resign. Aguantar el ritmo. To stand the pace. No aguanto este ritmo, es demasiado rápido. I can't stand the pace. Siempre con el verbo to be able to, siempre con poder. En español decís, no aguanto el ritmo. En inglés, no puedo aguantar. I can't stand. De hecho, el verbo to stand, que significa muchas cosas, entre estar de pie, pero stand es aguantar. No lo aguanto. No lo aguanto. Pues en inglés, no lo puedo aguantar. I can't stand it. No hay quien le aguante. Nobody can stand him. Nadie puede aguantarle a él. No hay quien le aguante. Okay? To stand. Y aquí no es aguantar o soportar a una persona, es un ritmo establecido. Si yo marco un ritmo en de hablado, es que te quedas atrás. You fall behind and you say, I can't stand the pace. It's too fast. Slow down, okay? To stand the pace. Hacer puente. No hacer un puente. Hacer un puente sería construir, to build a bridge. Ahora, hacer puente is to take a long weekend. We are not, in the English-speaking world, we are not as expert as you in constructing long aqueducts and bridges. Besides, in the English-speaking world, most holidays are moved to Friday or Monday. For example, el Día de las Américas, the 12th, El Pilar, the 12th of October, is officially in the United States Columbus Day, el Día de Colón. He discovered America. But if it falls on a Wednesday, it is moved to Friday to celebrate on Friday in order to avoid people making puentes, as you say, and not working on Thursday and Friday. Okay. So hacer puente is to take a long weekend. La semana próxima vamos a hacer puente. Next week, we're going to take a long weekend. Advertir, to warn. Ojo, I'm warning you. Te advierto, ¿eh? O estudias o fuera. I'm warning you. Se dice siempre en inglés en el presente continuo. Te estoy advirtiendo, que conste. I'm warning you. Either you study or turn off the television. Because I'm not interested in you as a student if you're not interested in making an effort to improve. To warn. Okay? Improbable. Unlikely. Terciopelo. Velvet. Y por último, and finally, ¿quién sabe? Who knows? Who knows? Okay, 18 words. Let's go back. Number one, arcoíris. Rainbow. Bow. Rain is lluvia. Y bow es un lazo. Es casi como un lazo de lluvia. A rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow, far away. Yes, Judy Garland, the mother of Liza Minnelli in El Mago de Oz, The Wizard of Oz. Somewhere, en alguna parte, al otro lado del arco iris, somewhere over the rainbow. And a perfect rainbow starts in two different points. on the ground and goes up and meets at the top. And at the bottom, where the rainbow touches the ground, there's always a pot of gold. Una olla muy grande lleno de monedas de oro. Always, okay? And about 20 years ago, yes, a little bit, 18 or 19 years ago, I was in the United States with my wife and my family, and it rained very hard. It rained cats and dogs, and the sun began to shine, and there was a beautiful rainbow, complete from one side to the other. And I said to my children, "Hey, you see the rainbow?" I said, "Yes. There's gold where the rainbow touches the ground. Would you like to find it?" And my children said, "Yes." So they got into the car with me, and we began to drive. And it was clear that the rainbow was very near. And we approached, and my children got excited. And then when we got very, very close, it disappeared. I said, "Where is it?" And we drove back away, and we could see it. We drove near, and we couldn't see it. The rainbow was disappearing. Okay? So I told my children, it's a legend, it's a myth, but there's not gold at the end of the rainbow. Rainbow, rainbow. Parientes o familiares, relatives. Relatives. En inglés, cuando decimos family, my family, okay, we're usually referring to mother, father, sister, brother, daughter, son, okay? Mother, father, sister, brother, daughter, son. Maybe grandparents, that's the family. But people who are not direct are relatives, aunts and uncles, and in-laws. Aunts and uncles, cousins, nephews, nieces, okay, and cousins. Aunts, tías, uncles, tíos. Aunts and uncles, hay que decirlo así. Y curiosamente, casi siempre se dice aunt primero, aunts and uncles. Mis tíos, refiriéndome a un matrimonio, my aunt and uncle. Mi tía y tío. Se dice así, my aunt and uncle, my aunt and uncle, my aunt and uncle. Y se dice de corrido, my aunt and uncle, como se dice cruz y raya. My aunt and uncle, okay, mis tíos. All right. Now, my nephews son sobrinos varones, and nieces son sobrinas. Okay, my nieces and nephews, these people are relatives. Family members and relatives. Family members and relatives. And family members are your mother, your father, you and your sister and brother, or maybe if you're married, your children. Se dice la familia nuclear. We say the nuclear family, which is la unidad familiar. Y puede incluir los abuelos, la unidad familiar en este caso. That's your family, not your relatives. Relatives are uncles, aunts, cousins, nephews, and nieces, and in-laws. Your in-laws. Mother-in-law, father-in-law, sister-in-law, brother-in-law, son-in-law, daughter-in-law, parents-in-law, children-in-law, okay? Grandfather-in-law, etc. We say in-laws. Los políticos, literalmente, los parientes políticos. My in-laws. Ahora bien, a veces se dice my extended family. The word familia extendida, and that includes your relatives. But your relatives can be blood and in-laws. Those are your relatives. All right. So, my relatives son relativos al fin y al cabo. We say relatives. Y relative, escrito relative, viene de la palabra relacionar. Estamos relacionados por lazos sanguíneos y matrimoniales. Son relatives. Viene de la palabra relacionar. Okay, so arcoíris, rainbow. Parientes o familiares, relatives. Okay, no se dice families, familiares. Okay, aliviado. Oh, relieved. To relieve, escrito relieve. Relieve is aliviar. Okay, to alleviate. We have the word to alleviate, but we use more the word to relieve. I'm relieved. Estoy aliviado saber que estás aquí, menos mal. I'm relieved, okay? I'm glad to know you're here. Ah, vaya, qué alivio estás. Pablo, ¿estás ahí? Yeah? Okay. Vaya alivio, qué alivio. What a relief. Con F. Escrito relief. Qué alivio es what a relief. Es un alivio saber que vas a seguir con estas clases. It's a relief to know that you are going to start or to continue with these classes. Ahora, la palabra relief, escrito relief, con F al final, también se usa físicamente en lo que es el relieve del terreno. Esta zona de España tiene un relieve muy curioso. Relief, ¿ok? Pero el uso más habitual es alivio. ¿Qué alivio? What a relief. Memorizad eso. What a relief. Thank God. Gracias a Dios. Qué alivio. What a relief. Estoy aliviado. I'm relieved. ¿Ok? Relieved. Con V en este caso. Relieve. Ok, aliviado es relieved. También relevar puede ser to relieve. He venido para relevarte en tu puesto. Ya me toca a mí. Es mi turno de guardia. I have come to relieve you, to take over for you. Ahora, take over se dice mucho más. Okay? Ahora, los relevos, 4%, we don't say to relieve, okay? We have a different word for that. Relay, como relay, un relay, como telecomunicación, relay. Okay, continues on. The relays, not relevos, okay? Fila, a row. The first row, the second row, the third row, the last row. Now the first row, primera fila, we have two words. We say the first row and the front row. And in the back, we have the back row and the last row. You can use both. Now when I give a speech in front of people, I always, siempre me meto con los de la primera fila. I always pick on means meterme con ellos. I always pick on the people in the front row in a fun way. I never pick on the people in the back row. Okay, row. You have rows and aisles. Rows and aisles. Filas y pasillos. Filas y pasillos. Rows and aisles. Aisles. Es como la contracción I will. Aisle. Con un S aquí en el aisle. Aisle es un pasillo. De avión, de cine o de fábricas de maquinaria. Entre maquinaria se dicen las aisles. Carretillas elevadoras van por los pasillos de las fábricas, okay? They are driving on the aisles, okay? And in the airplanes, you know, when you go to check in at the airport, you give them your identity card and the ticket, and they check everything, and they ask you, window or aisle? Would you like a window seat or an aisle seat? Asiento de ventana o pasillo? Window or aisle. Se escribe aisle. Okay, now in the movies, you have rows and usually two aisles. In airplanes, depending on the type of plane, in big jumbo jets and similar, broad, wide body airplanes, you have many rows, maybe, 80 rows and two aisles. In smaller planes, you have fewer rows and only one aisle down the middle. Row. Row is fila. Okay? Now, to row como verbo es remar. To row. Eso es lo que quiero que hagas conmigo. Que nos juntemos y rememos hacia la tierra prometida para tu inglés. We need to build strong arms and row. Very strong. And if you don't row, I'll throw you overboard into the water. Okay? Row, como remar. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Row. Okay, pero fila también es row. Toma las cosas con filosofía, amigo. Don't get upset. Take it easy. Take it easy. Calm down. Settle down. Take it easy. Don't get so nervous. Don't get so upset. Life is too short to take it so seriously. Come on. Enjoy life. Loosen up. Tight is apretado. We say, aflójate un poco. Loosen up. We say, loosen up. Lighten up. Aligérate un poco. Come on. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Lo habéis oído seguro muchas veces cuando la gente se despide. Bye, see you tomorrow. Take it easy. Toma las cosas con tranquilidad o con filosofía. It's very common in English. So common that it forms part of our farewells when we say goodbye. We say, see you tomorrow. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take care. Lo habéis oído mucho. Cuídate. Take care. Take it easy. All right? Take it easy is toma las cosas con tranquilidad y con filosofía. No te preocupes, okay? Yeah. Don't worry. Take it easy. All right, titulares de prensa, the headlines. Many people simply look through the newspaper, look through, pasan páginas, van ojeando con H, pasando hojas, okay? Ojeando con ojo. They just turn the pages reading the headlines. Some people, many people in this country more than in others, it's interesting, but they start the newspaper at the back and they turn it this way, basically reading the headlines. If you see something good, you read the subtitle of the headlines, and then you read the article if it pertains to you, or if it's interesting, the headlines, okay? Headline news, the headlines, los titulares. Jactarse, to brag. Presumir, to brag. I'm the best English teacher in Spain. I'm bragging. Me? I'm the best. I'm bragging. I have the biggest car. I'm bragging. I am the most intelligent person in this country. I'm bragging. My house is the most beautiful in Spain. I'm bragging. Come see my house. Look at my microphone. I bought this microphone. This microphone is the best microphone in Spain. I'm bragging. Jactarse. Presumiendo, hablando. Presumir, hablando is to brag. Presumir enseñando is to show off. Okay? If I had, for example, a beautiful mansion, I would say, come to my house and I show you everything. I'm showing off. Mira mi coche. Mira este coche que tengo. I'm showing off. Soy un fantasma. I'm a show-off because I like to show off. Okay, so to brag is presumir con palabras. To show off is presumir enseñando todo lo que tienes, okay? And to be a braggart is ser un jactancioso. To be a show-off is ser un presumido, okay? So, to brag. Don't brag. People in my state, in Texas, we are famous for bragging. And it's true. The people from Texas always say, bah, everything in Texas is better. No, normalmente better, no, bigger. Everything in Texas is bigger than in any other state. Yeah, the microphones in Texas are big. They're bigger than the microphones in Nebraska or New York. And the computers in Texas are big. They're bigger than any computers in the world. And the rabbits, los conejos, o las liebres, yeah, the rabbits and hares in Texas are big, lo cual es verdad, eh? The rabbits in West Texas are enormous. They're very big. And so people in Texas brag. They brag a lot, and they are famous in the United States as being braggarts, all right? But it's a joke. Even the people in Texas don't take it seriously. It's simply a pastime, un pasatiempo nacional for the Texans. They like to brag, and we laugh at ourselves for it. Okay, so jactarse is to brag. Hablando, presumir de lo que tienes is to show off. Okay, ponerse en contacto con, yeah, are you ready? To contact, aquí es fácil. Ponte en contacto conmigo lo antes posible. Contact me as soon as possible. Contact me. Ahora hay 2 o 3 formas adicionales. ¿Os enseño todas las formas? O eso sería recargar los fusibles y quemar un fusible. Okay, listen. To get in touch with, or to get into touch with, vale in o into. To get into touch with somebody or to get in touch with somebody. To get in contact with somebody. Ponte en contacto conmigo. Get in touch with me. Get in touch with me. Ponte en contacto conmigo. Get in contact with me. The verb to get. Luego touch o contact. Ahora bien, para simplificar las cosas, siempre aciertas con contáctame o contácteme usted. Contact me. If you have any problems, if you have any questions, contact me. Any time of the day or night. I'm always at your disposal. Contact me. Contact me by email. Contact me by telephone. Contact me in the morning. Contact me in the afternoons. Contact me. And get in touch. Get in touch. Tratar con, to deal with. I have to deal with a lot of people every day. I have to deal with people here in the studio. I have to deal with Marco. I have to deal with Luis. I have to deal with David. I have to deal with Vanessa. I have to deal with Irene. Yeah. Not the student Irene, the other Irene. Yes, and I have to deal with Rita. She puts on the makeup on my face, okay? I have to deal with a lot of people. And in my normal job, I have to deal with a lot of teachers. And it's not easy to deal with teachers. English teachers in Spain are prima donnas. They think they are the center of the universe. So it's very difficult to deal with teachers. But I imagine in your job, you have to deal with a lot of people. And I imagine people are the same everywhere. The teachers here and the employees in your business, probably you have to deal with difficult people, strange people, strange people. To deal with people, dealing with people is always a headache. I don't like to deal with people. I like people in general, but not working with them for common objectives in which everybody rows in the same direction. Okay, sometimes a person is rowing that way, another person is rowing that way. And I say, this way, ladies and gentlemen, let's row together. Okay? So you have to deal with people, motivate them, orientate them. Los británicos dicen orientate, orientar. Los americanos decimos orient, to orient the people. Y los británicos to orientate the people. Ahora la palabra orientación es lo mismo, orientation. So you have to motivate people. So dealing with people is not un plato de gusto para muchos. It's not the most fun thing to do, to deal with people. Do you have to deal with people? I have to deal with people every day. To deal with. Ahora, to deal in es tratar en mercancías. Ser un tratante de mercancías. Y los concesionarios de diferentes marcas are dealers. De coches, tractores, dealers. Electrodomésticos, these are dealers. Okay? They deal in merchandise and they deal with people. So you deal in merchandise and you deal with people. All right, tratar con, to deal with. Demostrar, to prove. To prove is demostrar mediante pruebas. To demonstrate is demostrar enseñando cómo funciona una máquina. I'm going to show you, I'm going to demonstrate. So demonstrate is to show en una forma de demostración. I'm going to demonstrate to you how this microphone works. You see this button? You simply push it up and the microphone is on. You push it down and the microphone is off. I have demonstrated to you the operation of this microphone. Eso no estoy demostrando mediante pruebas nada, no estoy probando nada. Y eso es to prove. Si puedes volar como Peter Pan, pues demuéstramelo volando. Prove it to me. Aquí no se dice. Ahora, puedes probar mediante una demostración. Demuéstramelo haciendo una demostración. En estos los dos valen. Prove it to me by giving me a demonstration. Okay? Prove it. And if you accuse somebody of something, the burden of proof is on you. Okay? The burden of proof is on the accuser, not on the accused. Okay? You are innocent. That accused is innocent until proven. I think in Spanish es inocente hasta que se demuestre lo contrario, usando demostrar. Pero en inglés usando probar. That person is innocent until proven guilty. Hay dos participios pasados para prove. Prove, proved, proved. O también prove, proved, proven. Okay. So that person is innocent until he or she is proven guilty. I'm not sure if that's always the case, but in any case, it should be the case. To prove, all right, uno más, to resign, dimitir, to resign. If I'm not happy, one alternative, if I'm not happy in my job, one of the alternatives is to present or to submit or to hand in my resignation. Presentar mi dimisión, formalizarlo. Yes, and to go to the boss says, here's a letter of resignation. I have decided to resign. Do you resign? Why? Why do you want to quit? To quit is to resign. And I have thought about resigning from this job. But I'm not going to resign. I have made the decision that for the next 10 years, I will be with you to help you with your English. So I'm not going to resign. But I have to resign for today. Hoy dimito, pero vuelvo mañana. Okay? So, it's been a pleasure for the last 2 hours. I wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.